Well, guys, I'm back. Well, I mean, welcome to my new channel. Ah, sorry. I'm restarting this because time limit ended on my last video when I was trying to do this video earlier. It just cut off, so I'm not gonna so I'm gonna have to redo it. I'm trying to redo it quickly. So I'm gonna skim through most of the stuff, but I'm reviewing the Romance Dawn arc of the One Piece manga. Because, when it starts off, I'm not mentioning some details. It starts out when in Romance Dawn begins with Luffy's past. How he met We don't see how he meets Shanks. He just wants to join Shanks' crew. To prove himself, he cuts his cheek, giving the iconic scar. And there was a whole cut times in the bar. Composition in the bar, a lot of funny moments. You just had to read the manga for it. For all those funny moments. Oh, excuse me. So then Mountain Mouse came in. As it was Sake, but marking all the owner of the bar tells him it out. And that she just gave the last ones to them, to the Shanks' crew. Shanks apologizes and robs him the bar, but he smashes it. Damn that. There's a lot of details I forgot. So, I'm not going to mention other details I remember. Shanks apologizes for Makino and tries to clean up. Clean it up. But the night battle destroys more balls, saying that if he likes to clean up so much, he could clean up even more. That pissed Luffy off. After they left, Shanks and the crew started laughing. Luffy's pissed. About saying that he should have fought back. Shanks does his best to explain to Luffy why he didn't. Luffy just storms off in anger. But Shanks grabbed his arm just to try and get him back, to try and get him to understand. But his arm stretches. Realizing that the fruit in the chest is gone, the guy with the green shirt, whose name I can't remember, asked if he ate that fruit he drew, a picture of a fruit he had. Yeah, a picture of the fruit. And asked if he ate that fruit. Louis tells him, yeah, he follows his head and it tasted bad. Shanks tells him that it was a group of, that he ate the Gundam fruit, a group of devil fruits, called devil fruits, that give you powers, but that makes him, turns his body to rubber, and that he'll no longer be able to swim. Well, he will not. Oh, in the manga he couldn't swim, but in the anime he could. I'm mentioning about stuff. Trying to get through the best chapter and then talk about the second half. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, it's called the rubber fruit in the manga. Ask me why. So, Luffy is shocked and Shanks calls him an idiot. But is a different truth. So later on, Luffy interacts with the townsfolk, saying, interact with the townsfolk. Then we cut, but then the mayor's not pleased, doesn't want him to become a pirate and not just hang out with Shanks. Because a pirate make us be a disgrace to the town. So next, the bandits. Luffy still mad at Shanks being helpful, yes, the other day, and the bandits arrive, asking for sake again. They're glad the pirates weren't there. Then cut to Makino going to the mayor, telling him about what happened. Luffy tries to fight back. Is pissed. The man is pissed, saying, thinking he should sell him to a circus because devil fruit users will pay a high price because he's a bandit. The mayor tries to beg and begs for them to let Luffy go and apologizes, but he tells him no, that he pissed him off and that he should kill him. But just then Shanks arrived, after wondering what, and realized why people went at the port to greet him. The man runs friend Shanks and his crew, but the guy I mentioned earlier shoots a gun at the guy, killing him instantly. And the other guy, the big strong guy whose name I can't remember, the one with black ponytail, goes around and knocks out and knocks them out. Goes in their head to bring away Luffy. Funny moment, Shanks got careless, and it was a funny moment. You know? So you just have to read it. Luffy struggles to get away from him, but he chucks him, throws him in the ocean. No endeavor for useless can't swim. But just as Luffy was about to sink, a sea monster came up and killed the bandit. I think he's dead anyway, I'm not sure. But Luffy Shanks arrives and scares it off. So asking Luffy and thanks Luffy for standing up for him. But Luffy's sad because Shanks lost his arm to save him. He feels guilty about it. But Shanks tells him that the important thing is, it's just an arm, but the important thing is that he's alright. That is really good words. He doesn't care about losing a limb. He doesn't care about losing any limbs. As long as his friends are alright. Bruce Shanks is a very good person. I learned a lot from being honest. Well, I'm not going to mention that because it's not... Because we don't know who... We don't know who... No, it's in the next arc anyway. We find out some more about Shanks. Because really someone he knows. Anyway, Shanks won't leave. Luffy tells him that he want to become a great pirate on his own. Shanks teases him for it. Luffy angrily says that he's going to become the greatest pirate of all, to kill the pirates. So Shanks passes down his hat, telling him that this hat is important to him. He'll return it to him once he becomes a great pirate. And that's the iconic promise Luffy made. That starts his quest on this big, very long journey that took 12 years. At least I think let's decide to do another time skip. I doubt it, because Dragon Ball did 2 time skips, really. Sure, one in the original anime, the other in Z. Anyway, and the chapter ends after. Now we cut to 10 years later. Everyone except waving farewell to Luffy. And then the same sea monster shows up. But Luffy's prepared for it. He trained for 10 years, perfecting some techniques. So he hits it with his gum pistol. You don't know that line. But the manga doesn't translate it. It says gum no pistol. You know, it says it in Japanese. Gum. You know? And saying that to become a great pilot, he needs 10 crew members. Which he does have now. If you're not caught up, I'm going to briefly mention why he has 10 members now. He has 9. Because recently, Jinbei has joined the crew. Has officially become a Straw Hat Pirate. If you don't know who Jinbei is, I'll mention him much later on when he appears. In Imperial Down and Marineford. But those are a long way away from now. So I will get to that eventually. So yeah, that's where the chapter is. And chapter 2 continues where Luffy left off, but simply was this. Yeah, Luffy is wakes up in a bow, meets Kobe, a guy who was kidnapped who's forced to work for Alvida. And me and Luffy gave him some confidence. Let's give him most of this because you probably know more about this by now. But you don't. If you those who don't, you just have to read the manga because I'm not going over the detail. I don't want this video to be long. I don't want it to get cut off. Stands up to Alvida, and Luffy managed to beat her. Now, Alvida's not a one-off character. You think she was up until the 2... Well, I'm not going to spoil it. You just have to see. But most of you already know about the One Piece will know about that. She actually is a very good character. Anyway. After getting about the sailor, they search for the pirate hunter Rowenoa Zoro. Listen, and that's where the chapter ends, and chapter 3 continues where we left off. Look, them heading to an island where the marine base is. Where Zoro's tied up, and that's the captain the base captain of the base, Captain Axan Morgan, is only bad. By the way, you know this episode 3 of the anime. Enter the Great Swords when Pirate Hunter Rowan Noah Zoro. That's the only name I can remember. Also, the name of the first episode. And Luffy, the man who's going to be killing the pirates. This actually was adapted into episode 2 of the anime. The first episode was the second chapter of the manga. So, they arrive by Zoro. Luffy offers to join his crew, but Zoro refuses, saying that he's Windbird. Then a girl arrives, giving him some onigiri, but then Helmeppo arrives and trashes it, saying that she put... I'm not going over the detail. Whereas Helmeppo's a total spoiled prick. But he's not a total ass. He doesn't kill. He doesn't want to kill an innocent child. But his father does. So yeah. But we don't see Morgan until few chapters later, I don't know. Now, there's 7 chapters of this arc. But this story lasts 7 minus 2. 5. So the Marine base story, where Zoro joins, is 5 chapters long. When the anime is only 2 episodes long. So yeah. Anyway. After hearing that Helmeppo, I had to find out why Zoro was in prison. Difference is, in the anime he punched him. He punched Helmeppo. In manga he just killed his pet wolf. Like just trying to attack. That's what I'm about. Yeah, that is vastly different. I don't want to change it, but I surely adapted it in the episode East Blue Story. I gotta check that out once I start rewatching the anime subbed and viewing arcs. Yeah, I'm gonna plan to review the Romance Dawn arc of the anime, all 3 episodes, as part of the East Blue Saga. I'm not gonna review every chapter of the East Blue Saga. It'll take too long. So I'm gonna review every episode. So, okay, I'm up. By the way, I discovered that Helmeppo will not keep his word. That he will execute Zoro before the end of the month. That pisses Luffy off, so he punches him. Causes him to run home to daddy, take a blame. Like typical spoiled rich kid stuff, blah blah blah. Those have been pampered, spoiled. Spoiled kids are like that sometimes. But not all of them are like that. Some are good people. They just don't know understand things. So keep that in mind. Helmeppo may be a dick, but he's not a monster. Kinda. So, yeah, anyway. Yes. So he goes after free Zoro. He also gets Zoro swords, like katanas in the manga for some reason. And says that he'll get them once he'll join his crew. Zoro only obviously has to join the crew after he's untied, but not in the manga. It happens when he's tied. So I thought I'd mention that now. While searching for them, he runs into he has to destroy Axel Morgan's statue. He killed the Marine who refused to kill a little girl. He was just being very sweet. Oda has a very unique fascination with pirates for this one. I'm not being popular. I like how unique and different it is. Kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean, but I've never really seen the film, so I don't really know. So, he also took Axel sends the Marines to kill him. Luffy kidnaps Helmeppo to use as a shield, but get help so he can find the swords. Meanwhile, Kobe's trying to free Zoro, he tells him about Luffy's dream and about his dream as well. We even see Bill. No, Zoro's person not revealed until after Treasure Island, but before the start of the Baratie arc. Yeah. So yeah, it comes a little bit later. So I don't know how long the Orange Town arc lasts. Or Spirit Village. Anyway, so we know about Zoro's flashback. He wants to become the world's greatest sorcerer alongside his rival, Karina, who's a girl. After one night, they duel with real swords. He discovers that Karina actually wants to be the world's greatest swordsman, but she can't because she's a girl. Adult women can't because she'll lose physically. That's just sad. I think that's wrong because we meet someone who looks like Karina much later on during the Log Town arc. I think. Yeah, it was during that arc that we meet her. I won't say her name, but she is a good swordsman. So I think her dad has twisted their traditional views too, but she doesn't. Maybe because he doesn't understand. I don't know. But again, we meet a female swordsman who looks like Karina, but she's very good and skilled. Zoro's hungry, so he makes a promise to her that they'll both become world's greatest swordsmen. You know? I don't like seeing Zoro's flashback here. It starts out with him just losing the Karina but already being a student. You know? But he discovers one day that Karina had died. She fell down the stairs. Yeah, I don't know how falling down the stairs can actually kill you. Unless they're very long stairs that could actually really injure you. Like, if you fall down not that many stairs, you just get hurt and sent to the hospital. But I think I understand. If you fall down more than a few stairs, you will die. I think I get that now. Zoro was obviously mad. He asked if he could use Ash Hammer's sword. The sensei immediately agrees. I actually sense that that's what Karina would have wanted. Because, they could have just when they started to bond too. They're virus, but you could tell they were starting to bond a bit. So, my montage time. After Luke finding his own swords and seeing what's going on, Luffy uses Gunga Rocket to launch out and stop the bullets. See then. Zoro agrees to join the crew and trying to free him. Yeah, funny one with him trying to free him. He just asks Luffy to give him his swords and frees him. And starts the outcome means. They manage to fight and beat him. Morgan orders them to kill themselves. But Luffy stops him and battles Morgan. Almost wins too if it weren't for Helmapple, Friend and Kobe, but Kobe was not afraid to die. And with Zoro's help, they managed to beat Helmapple and Morgan. After that battle's over, Zoro passes out. Then we cut to them having food. I don't understand why Luffy can't get fat. Because his body is made of rubber. So his body stays exactly the same as he ate it. Well, probably not, but... So even if he gets fat, his body will ultimately squish back to normal. Go back to normal. That's how I think would work. Yeah, it's actually a fun way to add cartoon comedy without being cartoony. When you think about it. So, yeah. Luffy so asks where they go next. Luffy tells that they're heading to the Grand Line. Toby is shocked. No, Zoro asks why he's not coming. But even Chloe says even though it's coming, doesn't mean he can't worry. Mazotas, and they shouldn't be worried about his. You know, he may be worked on the. They'll send him a. If Marines found out that he worked under Albino, they won't ever allow him join. Just after he said that, the Marines come in, saying that they thank him for saying that, but more vocals they just it may be plans, but they'll let them leave. The townsfolk are mad about it. I already heard the story from the girl, by the way, earlier. Do I mention her? Where was I? Yeah. And you know this bit. He asks Kobe if he's part of the crew, if he's with them. Kobe says no, but he asks Luffy about it. Luffy tells Brent to tell him about Alvida. So Kobe punches him, and Luffy hits back. The Marine said stop it, that they obviously not friends. And Zoro mentioned that he might have overdone it. Yeah, I think he did. Yeah, I think Luffy overdone it too. But you know this scene. You know, Kobe realized that Luffy said those things to make sure he punched him. The rules how good, even though they might be enemies in the future, Luffy still, I like that Luffy doesn't care that them being enemies. He still considers him his friend. And I can't wait to see them fight against each other in the future. Who knows how the series will end? Well, good Marines help and the Shore Hats actually work together. Good pirates versus bad pirates. Who knows? Yeah. Kobe, mainly after realizing that, Kobe asked to join the Marine. The captain agrees, even though they know about his past, but they won't tell anyone. They won't explain what happened here. Captain for Morgan to be arrested. And her Mapo to pay for his crime. She didn't do anything severe. But he will be punished. So after Zoro and Luffy head to the boat, Kobe comes out and bangs them and salutes them. So do the other Marines. Of course, they may salute pirates. So they will have to go for a punishment, but no food for a week. And that's how the Romance Dawn arc ends. And I gotta say, the manga version is pretty different to the anime. But I want to review the anime arc as well on my anime channel. But this is a good first video in it on this channel. If you like me doing more about manga reviews, click the subscribe button and a notification bell to stay up to date. Also, like the video if you enjoy One Piece or any other type of manga. I'll be doing another manga review soon, possibly the first saga of original Dragon Ball, the Payoff Saga. I can't wait for more manga reviews. I may be doing a Dragon Ball review, but if you got any more suggestions for manga, for me to check out and read, to review, let me know. If there are stories that don't have arcs or ones that do. And if you do send me a story, one with arcs, I'll look them up. Because they're all story arcs, because anime only have filler. Anyway, the anime did faithfully adapt the Romance Dawn stories. But only 2 were actually missing from the color version I read. There was one where Luffy met, I can't remember her name, a girl with a blonde ponytail, and another one meets a short blue-haired girl who reminds you of Nami, but she doesn't appear until the next arc. So yeah, another Romance Dawn stories, and how the blonde-haired girl was adapted into much later on in the anime, when actually more crew members. When they had a different ship as well. So I'll review that special separately on the anime, it's only sub. But the other Romance Dawn comes with the retelling of the episode of East Blue stories, I think. So yeah. Once I review Romance Dawn arc in the anime and get far, all the episodes so far, but until before I watch the Warner arc, I'm gonna wait. When I catch up, I'm going to wait for the Warner arc to conclude before watching more episodes. Then wait for the dub. Then watch episodes of the dub every time they release. Because we still got the second half of Jesso's arc still being dubbed right now. So I won't be able to catch up on the dub for quite a bit. But by the time I'm done catching up, there will be more episodes will be dubbed. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed my video, and I'll see you all next time for another manga review. And possibly another, I'll be doing review of the Orange Town arc of One Piece in the future. I do not know when. But tomorrow, I'm going to be on Joe Which Pretty Girl on my anime channel. So, till then, see you all soon. The Pirate King is off. Let's set sail for another adventure. I'm working on my outro.